Hi everyone, and welcome to my garden. So I'm joining you today on one of the hottest days of the year so far, to share with you in just 5 minutes some really easy postures that you can use to help the body cool down. So it's hard to get motivated to a full practice, especially in this weather. But if you want to just squeeze a little bit of yoga into your day, here are 5 shapes that might help you find a little bit of a breeze and some cool air and a nice calming breath. So we'll move straight into Tadasana. Bring yourself up to stand. Feet are hip width distance apart, feet are firmly grounded on the floor. You've got your arms hanging relaxed by your sides. And particularly in warm weather, it's nice to find just a little bit of space under the arms, maybe rolling the arms externally just a touch. So you're bringing the palms to slightly face forward, not as though you've been electrocuted, but just slightly facing forward. You're going to steady the breath here, and we're going to breathe in through the nose. We'll breathe out through the nose. And we're working for a really slow breath. We're going to count that breath. We'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. One more breath here. When you feel ready, we're going to move on from here, bringing our hands to our hips and taking a massive step out wide to the side. So again, just creating some space around the body, some room for the air to move so we can get a little bit of a cooling sensation. Your feet are going to point straight forwards. We'll take an inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, you're going to dive down into an easy forward fold. So I want you to bend the knees a lot. I want you to come loose over the legs. And from here, we're going to catch hold of opposite elbows, using the elbows to draw the body down towards the ground. You might release the head. It feels lovely to let the back of the neck find some air here. See if you can create a bit of space between the shoulders and the ears. Again, just making room for the air to move around the body. We're holding here for an extra breath. And then from this position, when you're ready, fingertips are going to come down to find the floor. Bend the knees a lot. You're going to bring the hands to the hips as you rise to stand. You're going to come up really, really slowly. That risk of head rush is much more prevalent, especially when we're warm, especially when we're potentially a bit dehydrated. So from here, we're going to bring the body down to the ground. 2 final shapes before our last cooling shape, which you might have guessed is going to be a Shavasana. So bring yourself down onto the ground and we'll meet on all fours. So child's pose is a lovely relaxing shape for the body, but that contact of the belly against the thighs, the hips to the heels, that might all just seem like it's going to create more heat than it's going to get rid of. So what we're going to do is find a breezy version of child's pose by bringing ourselves forwards onto all, resting the body weight on the elbows, maybe interlacing the hands here if that's useful. You're going to find length in the back of the spine as if you were reaching the hips back towards the heel. Belly slightly draws in so you're not sagging here. You've got a kind of long spine, and you're just going to let the head hang. Let the head hang, breathe steady. In through the nose, and in this posture we might think about breathing out through the mouth. Breathing out through the mouth helps us to expel that hot air, allows us to kind of get a little bit more of a release through the body, particularly when you're warm. So breathing in through the nose, maybe breathing out through a wide open mouth. Slow breath in through the nose. Breath out. Last one. Breath out. Walk yourself back in. You're bringing yourself to sit. We'll take a final shape before we bring ourselves to a Shavasana. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open. The feet are going to be a little distance away from the body. Again, maximize that airflow. Don't crunch yourself up into a position that feels tight and uncomfortable and too hot, like it's trapping heat inside the body. Instead, we want to create a bit of space. So we're bringing ourselves into forward fold here, but nice and gently. We might start by just checking you're sitting up on the sit bones, inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling, you're going to bring the fingertips out in front. And so you're aiming as best you can for the fingertips to just reach out past the feet. And you're going to use the hands in this position, again, just to maximize the space around the body. So you're not trapping any heat, you're allowing that heat to move, you're allowing the air to move, you're allowing the heat to leave the body. You might choose here to let the head hang, but you're keeping space between the arms and the body, maybe walking the fingertips forward. So slow breaths through the nose, letting the belly relax here. You've got 2 more breaths, easy in your forward fold. Noticing breezes where they happen, around the backs of the arms, around the back of the neck. And then when you're ready, walking yourself back up. Bringing yourself away from your forward fold and releasing the body down into the Shavasana that makes sense for you. I'm going to come to lie down on my back. If lying on your back doesn't feel right, you're welcome to lie in any other position that suits you. I'm going to keep the soles of my feet on the floor and the knees pointed up towards the ceiling. Bring yourself down. Find yourself down on your back. Hands are going to rest away from the body. Just again, to make a bit of space, make some room. Close down the eyes here. And as you drop into your Shavasana, I want you to imagine that you're lying at the edge of the water on your favourite beach. And the waves that lap up and over the body are cool. Cool, fresh salt water rinsing over the body. Maybe you can match that up with your breath, imagining that the inhale, the wave washes up and over the body, cool, fresh water. The exhale floats away, rinsing the heat off the body. I'm going to invite you to stay here in this visualization for as long as you like. If you want to seal your practice in this moment with me and then continue to visualize those cool waves, maybe bring the hands to heart center, maybe bring the knuckle of the thumb to the forehead, the space just between the eyebrows, and then let the hands release back down by the sides. When you are ready to come up, you're going to roll to one side and bring yourself up gently, but for now I'm going to suggest stay here. Picture those cool waves. When you do feel like it's time to get up, treat yourself to a cool drink. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in class really soon.